Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yanks have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Robinson Cano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Line hard, but foul. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Turnbull has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 9 homers and 16 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So coming to the plate, Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Victor Reyes is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Trammell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Striding in, Ty Cobb comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2-0 count and the pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Set to get his day started, C.J. Cron, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit back up the middle. Torres brings it in. A jumping catch at second for 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14.
Mickey Mantle.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scope is there. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Yankees shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. He goes to first in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ruth, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Nico Goodrum is on deck. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Set to get his day started, Nico Goodrum. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with two strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Scope is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
In now, Jake Rogers.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Trammell has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. For the current campaign, Trammell is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. He'll try it again from first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is popped up. Cano is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Now at the plate, Al Kaline. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Detroit is out in front 2-0. At the plate, Jorge Posada comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson.
Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ty Cobb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. High chopper to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Crone.
So that'll bring up C.J. Crone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run for C.J. Crone. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled away. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Nico.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Torres has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Tigers are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez, as we begin the top of the 4th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball well outside. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Judge is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Jorge Posada is on deck. One out and a runner on third. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. And now with first and third, one out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch on the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Now batting.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Four runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Michael Fulmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Still even at 2-2. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
So now to the plate, Alan Trammell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Adios, pelota. Alan Trammell leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Kaline was born in Maryland. It's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slide.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, center fielder, Cobb.
In now, Ty Cobb. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled off. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 7-5. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fulmer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tino Martinez.
Stepping in, Tino Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. K-line is there. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 7-5.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the DH, Miguel Cabrera.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding into the box, Jake Rogers, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
First offering on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. From the stretch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 7-5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now. Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to count. Now the pitch. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still up 7-5. Tommy Kingley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alan Kreml. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Al.
Ready for another shot now. Al Kaline, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 7-5. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Giancarlo
The
Stanton.
left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Robinson Cano will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Liner toward right center. Kaline moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. 7 runs driven in for him on the series with 6 hits, so he's taken advantage of several good opportunities to do damage. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. It takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Will Burrows is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tino Martinez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. As a look, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead this one 8-5. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away
The
now.
third baseman, Nico. Good draw.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nico Goodrum. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And there's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Jake Rogers would be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
2 out, nobody on. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 34.
Stepping in, Jake Rogers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chopped to third. He's right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Detroit. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So striding forward now, Jorge Posada. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Stepping in now, Alan Trammell, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. So the Bronx Bombers maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Victor.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Al Taylor.
At the plate now, Al Kaline, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 1-1 home. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High and deep down the left field line. Into the stands. He got it. Tigers leave 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up now towards short right field. Scope has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Mariano Rivera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's a
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball,
And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Count full.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. One 0 count. Here it is.
No, that's low.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That's
Ball 3, 3-0. Jonathan Schoop will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
3-2.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Here it comes. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
8-5 today. The Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Babe Ruth wins his 3rd of the season. Spencer Turnbull was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Mariano Rivera retires the side to hammer down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.